Dozens of volunteers teamed up with the United Way of Western Nebraska and Pepsi Cola of Western Nebraska to help fight food insecurity in the Panhandle. More than 1,000 meals for area youth backpack programs across Western Nebraska were prepared this week by volunteers at the local Pepsi headquarters in Alliance. Pepsi Cola of Western Nebraska, the United Way of Western Nebraska, Cooperative Ministries, and volunteers from Alliance High School were all on hand this Wednesday in an effort to fight food insecurity.
Lynn Pepco's contribution to the backpack program will help us expand those meals, be able to serve those kids. As we see those numbers grow exponentially, we have to have the finances in place so that we can actually serve those kids in need. And so the contribution to Cooperative Ministries and then also United Way will help us expand and serve those individuals and those families in need throughout Western Nebraska.
Justin Baum, the local Pepsi GM, explains that they don't just serve the area with soft drinks.
Obviously, we deliver soft drinks to every community here in the Panhandle, but above and beyond that, we're in the schools. We support a lot of the high schools here in Western Nebraska. We support baseball, softball programs, some after-school programs, and it's just great to be in the communities. Our employees live in these communities, and we're thankful. Lynn Pepco, it's a great company to work for. They love to support our local communities, and that's what we do.
On Wednesday, they presented a $14,000 check to help continue fund efforts like these. Kevin Kaufman, the director of retail sales, says he and his staff also wanted to get involved with the event instead of just writing a check.
So we want to get on board. We want to be part of things that happen in our community. We want people to come to us and ask us to be involved. It's important for us to show what Pepsi is outside of just selling soft drinks. So we're more than that. We get involved in all kinds of different things, local fairs, community events, rod shows, you name it, we're involved, and we really want to be involved in all of those things.
We're seeing a huge increase and a huge need for addressing food security. And so one of the ways we're able to do that is through our Fighting Hunger in the community that we champion. We also, through today's the backpack programs, really aiming and gearing towards those families and those kids that really need that extra food security. One of the ways we do that is just going to those communities. All the backpack programs I reached out to that we're able to support today and just asked, what are your numbers? What do they look like this year? Every single one of them came back to me and said they're increased. We have a higher need. We have more kids enrolling. In fact, some of them are increasing exponentially from week to week just because more families are hearing about it. They're able to get that enrollment in. And so this is just a great way for us to respond to help that need.
These meals are made possible in part by PepsiCo's Food for Good program to help advance food security in communities across the U.S. and around the world. The 1,000 meals packed at Lynn Pepco's Alliance location meet or exceed USDA nutritional standards and contained 2 applesauces, 2 pouches of chili beans, 2 juice boxes, 2 cartons of shelf-stable milk, and 2 packs of cereal.